Hey friends, it's your boy BigTCGFan coming at you with another video. Today we are going with our Commander of the Week for November 22nd, 2019. As a reminder, we'll take one commander, either a legendary creature or legal planeswalker, and talk about them. First, I will talk about the lore of the character, deck building possibilities, and grading the card as a commander. Here's our scoring metric for the commanders. We have several tiers that are based on the card's abilities. And our commander for this week is Saheeli the Gifted, our first planeswalker who is legal as a commander as commander of the week. Make sure we get you nice and clear so you guys can see it. Excellent. Camera likes to play stubborn with me. As a brilliant inventor from the plane of Kaladesh, Saheeli Ray is a master of artifice. She participated in the Inventor's Fair until Tezzeret's coup, which he confiscated numerous inventions and abducted several participants. She turned sides and joined the Renegades along with the newly arrived Gatewatch. She built the Hope of Giftir, I'm sure I just murdered that, to destroy the Planar Bridge and defend the heart of Kiran. Later, she modified a Thopter to carry Chandra and Gideon to deal with Dovinban. When Nicol Bolas activated the Immortal Sun, she fought alongside others against the Eternals. She was tasked with Chandra, Lavinia, and Lazav to shut down the Immortal Sun. After succeeding, she was left alone to guard it. Once Bolas was defeated, she shut it down entirely. Her fate afterwards is unknown, as Saheeli was spotted at the Planeswalker celebration, but it turned out it was actually just Lazav. This card was only printed in Commander 2018 special set. There are other Saheeli Planeswalker cards, but they're not legal to be a commander. Saheeli is a fun commander with a very strong artifact theme that any deck using her would have to be artifact based. She costs 2 colorless, 1 blue, and 1 red mana. Her base loyalty is 4, and she has 3 abilities. Usually a planeswalker will have 1 plus ability, 1 minus ability, and 1 big minus ability. Saheeli instead has 2 small plus abilities and 1 big minus ability. Her first plus ability is create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. Next is the next spell you cast this turn costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control as you cast it. And her big ability is for each artifact you control, create a token that's a copy of it. These tokens gain haste. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step. So as you can see, she has a very strong artifact abilities. This commander has so many real artifact-based options that you can get with her that it can get out of hand really fast in a fun way for us. Not so much for your opponents. These allow you to keep the number of artifacts. So something you want to do would be, first off, you could put in all 3 possible artifact lands. These will allow you to keep the number of artifacts you have in play for Metalcraft or Affinity up. And a lot of times your opponents won't target lands if they can avoid it. Cards like Mox Opal really love Metalcraft and really help ramp your deck. In order to really make the deck work, you want to find ways to protect your artifacts. Cards like Darksteel Forge and Padim Console of Innovation are awesome at doing that. The key thing you want to do is come up with artifact shenanigans. Simple, most well known, and very effective to do that is with the Darksteel Forge and Nevinyrral's Disc. Simply push the button over and over and watch your enemy's board cleared. It's a little corny, but it's very effective. I would like to put 2 other Saheeli Planeswalkers into your deck as well. With the original Saheeli Ray, you can sneak your artifact shenanigans without projecting what you're doing. Saheeli Sublime Artificer is just a nice way to get a bunch of cheap 1/1 flyers for defense and material for your shenanigans. Must-have cards include Fabricate to pull out needed artifacts, Master Transmuter to make the most of your cards cheaper than usual, Shimmer Mirror to give flash to most of your deck, even more so if you have Michael Sink Lattice in play. Cards like Unwinding Clock can really make things even worse for your opponents. I'd highly recommend a few board wipes since this deck can be slow, and a grip of counterspells to protect your key cards. As usual, you can slip into the infinite combo list linked down below if you really want to go the route. There are tons of artifact infinite combos with blue and red available. This commander is great for doing artifact shenanigans. While the theme is popular, she is not the most popular commander for this. An example would be Arkham Dagson. Saheeli is clearly strong but not elite, so she ranks as a tier 1 commander. She's excellent but easy enough for opponents to deal with, especially since they'll know what's coming. So this concludes this video for Commander of the Week. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share if you can. Peace out.